Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
Everyone remembers Judge Mathis standing in front of the public and promising that he would fight for his marriage no matter what. So it raises the question of why rumors continue to surface about him being seen with other women, as if he were single and carefree. According to what people are saying, he believed that a few public apologies, some forced displays of affection, and maintaining a family man image would be enough to convince Linda to do what she had always done, which was stay silent, forgive him, and hold everything together. However, that first divorce filing was not just a warning. It was Linda making it clear that her patience had run out. Insider reports claim that Greg did not make a mistake just once or twice, but instead developed a pattern of stepping out, promising to change, and then returning to the same behavior because he assumed Linda would continue to tolerate the disrespect to protect their image and financial standing. The main reason Linda filed for divorce was that she allegedly caught him with another younger woman, and the only reason she later withdrew it was because Greg once again promised to change. Though that promise did not reflect reality. What is being revealed now suggests that Linda endured far more behind closed doors while Greg continued to present himself as a devoted husband in public.
Mathis Family Matters, and as you see on there, our influence is that, black families are great families, and no, they're not filled with, just inner fighting.
Now Linda has finally run out of patience. And this did not happen suddenly because there have long been rumors that Judge was being unfaithful whenever he traveled for work or spent extended time away from home, which happened quite often. After nearly 40 years together and Greg frequently being absent for long periods, Linda reportedly understood that he was not always alone during those nights, but she chose to overlook it in order to keep her family intact. That silence only gave Judge Mathis more confidence to become bolder in his actions. Things reached a breaking point when Linda allegedly heard that there could be a secret child fathered by her husband, someone who even shared his features, and that was when everything she had been holding inside finally erupted. It is said that she and Greg were constantly arguing, reconciling, and then drifting apart again. While Judge Mathis was out building his public image and becoming widely recognized, Linda remained mostly at home, focusing on her role as a wife and mother. All this time, he even admitted that the main reason he was able to go out and achieve so much was because Linda was holding everything together at home, and the only reason she stayed committed like that was because she believed she was supporting a husband who was working for the good of their family. So realizing that he had been stepping outside their marriage, humiliating her, and possibly even getting another woman pregnant while she was dedicating herself completely as his partner and support system at home cut deeply. And this was not even the first time Judge Mathis had been caught cheating with another woman. People still remember how he shifted the blame when Wendy Williams accused him of being involved with other women, and the situation became messy. He went to great lengths to defend himself and even dragged Wendy into the situation. But many felt that an innocent person would not react so strongly unless there was something to hide.
Now, that might not be true according to you about this woman that allegedly you slept with, allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to this. Let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you making that up.
Okay, let me draw up.
And WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You gonna make some stuff
Okay,
up here
Judge,
that
you
wasn't
are
even alleged.
Okay,
now, that's called defamation.
All right.
That's called defamation, Wendy.
Okay.
She did not allege that.
All right, look.
I'll tell you what she alleged. It wasn't that.
All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge, in all of your anger.
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I also got it. I didn't do it.
I also
and
got
I
it
have
from
nothing to do with it. And I don't know the woman, never met her, never used cocaine. Now, let's talk about fueling your stuff. You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to cocaine.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
what
I
are those
heard that
symptoms? Tell me.
These nasal passages you keep
Yes.
coughing up.
And I did
Secondly,
Afrin, and I did
This
Afrin.
eternal cold that you continue to have.
Yes, oh,
that you
yes.
can't have to come to work because every other
Okay.
now you even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get to blame your child for your cocaine
Judge.
addiction. Then, lastly,
Judge.
your bisexual activity. I'm sure your audience want to know about that. I've heard that rumor.
I'm sure my husband would love that.
Yeah. Oh, he watches. Does he watch when you do it?
Yes, don't you know?
No, I don't know. I didn't know you were that low down. Lastly, we can continue with what I heard about all those abortions. Like 8. You had 8 abortions. That's what I heard. That's the rumor.
How
Now you want to keep
interesting.
fueling that? Did you write about that in your book?
I wrote.
There were also rumors circulating that he was involved with Instagram models in public, and Linda endured it all far longer than she should have, to the point where it became an open secret within their circle, especially given how wealthy Hollywood couples often operate. So when she finally filed for divorce the first time, many believed that Judge Mathis must have done something truly devastating for things to reach that point. Reports from online sources suggest that the details Linda included in the divorce filings were serious enough to damage the spotless image he had spent his entire career building. The version of Judge Mathis seen on camera was more of a brand, and any damage to that brand could have ended whatever remained of his career. That is why he appeared to take accountability and put an effort to win his wife back, which seemed to work as the two were later seen going on dates and presenting a united front, with Judge Mathis openly signaling that everything was fine in their household. Linda eventually withdrew the divorce, and some claim it was because of the complexity of dividing their wealth and shared assets in a way that ensured she received what she deserved. However, according to what is being said, Linda and Judge had long maintained an arrangement similar to many other Hollywood couples. The understanding was that the judge could have his fun as long as he returned home to his wife, but over time he began spending more time with other women than with Linda, which started to wear on her. The divorce filing was meant as a warning to push him to change his behavior, yet it did not take long for him to fall back into the same patterns. Now Linda has reached her limit, especially since he is retired and still unable to focus on their family, leaving little reason for her to hold on to hope. Many people believe it may finally be time for Linda to follow through on what she has been threatening for years, because after staying quiet and handling things privately for so long, the continued public embarrassment has taken a serious toll on her. Even Wendy Williams would likely have a lot to say about the situation. At this point, Linda seems done pretending and ready to claim what she is entitled to. The question now is what others think about the situation, whether she should remain with him or walk away for good. And viewers are encouraged to share their opinions, like, and subscribe before the next video.